My name's Jennifer Marshall, U.S. Navy veteran turned private investigator. Now, I'm on the trail of the holy grail of the zoological world, Bigfoot. Also known as Sasquatch, the 8 to 10 foot tall bipedal creature is said to be part ape, part human. Bigfoot is a mystery that just won't die. Decades of reports suggest it exists. The modern-day Bigfoot phenomenon kicked off in 1958, when a giant set of footprints was discovered in Northern California. Then, in 1967, the infamous Patterson-Gimlin film set off a continuing debate over its authenticity. Now, newly revealed evidence is turning heads. I received a call from podcaster Andrew Sanford, who needs help investigating a Canadian researcher who claims that he has high-resolution videos of the legendary creature.
I've had a lifelong infatuation with cryptozoology, and honestly, that all started with Bigfoot. When I was younger, I swear that I heard something that I thought was a Bigfoot call, and since then, I've just been on this quest to find anything else. Thank you for coming out, especially for something as controversial as Bigfoot.
Yeah, I was surprised you called me, given that you know I'm a skeptic.
We have thousands of people that have come forward with stories of their own all over the world, and we have a very rich culture of those stories in the Native American history.
You know, that's why I couldn't dismiss it outright, because it really has withstood the test of time, and you see it over thousands of years, over and over again.
So the reason I called you is a guy named Todd Standing. He sent me some videos. They're astounding. Video where you get a close-up picture of the animal moving around in its environment. You see it clear as day. And he has offered to take us on an expedition into the wilderness where he thinks that Bigfoot resides.
Let's go.
I grew up in the Berkshires, which have pretty deep woods.
My younger brother and I were out one day. We hear this noise. It was so loud, and at first I thought it was like a siren, but it had this kind of deep echo to it at the same time.
Did it sound like it was an artificial noise or an animal noise?
It sounded like a call. It sounded like something yelling out.
Were you scared?
No.
No.
No. We felt called to it. I might have heard a Bigfoot out there.
You really don't understand the remoteness and the vastness of British Columbia until you're out here. You see a mountain, you think it's close. It's not. Super, super far. You could scream bloody murder. Nobody's gonna hear you.
Hey.
Hey.
Thanks for having us out, man. This is spectacular.
Yeah, to put it lightly.
That's why Sasquatch love it here. It's a gorgeous country.
Jennifer.
Ashley.
Hi. So how did you guys get into this world, and how long have you been doing this?
I've been studying this primate group for over a decade. Like primatologists take 8 years and they can go out and see gorillas regularly. I'm the gorilla tracker that's been habituating a group to my presence. How could the most man-like primate be here in North America and we still don't know and accept it? This species exists, they're real. They see that I love the wilderness and they want to teach me, and that's how I feel my relationship is with them. I'm a student.
What Todd is saying is he's been out in these woods for so long, he's able to communicate in some aspect with these creatures. He and his research partner, Ashley, both claim there's evidence of these creatures, and I can't wait to see it.
This is a female that I was able to film, and this is from 2009. I call her Jane. She has wrinkles, the same as the older males do, but the males have all this facial hair, and the females don't seem to.
Is it somebody in a costume? Is it somebody with prosthetics? Is it somebody with makeup? That's certainly possible. You said that you have another one that's quite astounding.
I'll show you Jake. The 8'6", 800+ pound Sasquatch.
Have these videos been analyzed by somebody to prove that there's been no manipulation after the fact?
Sure, absolutely, all of them.
This reminds me of the Patterson-Gimlin film. Do you think that the Patterson-Gimlin film is a fake?
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm firmly convinced after reviewing the evidence and working with the PhD colleague, Dr. Jeff Meldrum from Idaho State University, that footage is absolutely authentic.
We actually got to see that Sasquatch blink. And Todd said he was about 80 yards away just using a close-up lens, but that's still to get crystal clear video and to have it be comfortable with his presence. It was pretty stunning.
Well, this is getting me all excited. What else you got?
Tracks. Let's go have a look at it. I preserved it just for you guys. Let's go see it. Up here is a really cool pressure track.
Okay.
Ashley said behind this tree, she'd seen a Sasquatch. And I found this. You see that? There's 2 tracks here. Okay, this is me hammering that, okay? See if you can feel mine, and see if you can feel this bigger, wider, heavier track.
Yeah, that's definitely a Todd shape.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. And my foot doesn't even fit in that.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Left foot, right foot mid-tarsal joint on a hill. And now I can see Ashley, and I can see where you're sleeping tonight in a perfect view. Come have a look. See, that's where she was.
Ashley just saw one out here. They were just here a couple weeks ago, and she saw a Sasquatch up close.
That night, the Sasquatch moved up the hill. We watched him pass sideways through the trees here, put himself right behind a tree, and then he would move back, and I could just see one eye always behind the tree.
If we can even get close to having something like that happen tonight while I'm sleeping in that camper, that'll make this trip wholly worthwhile.
And I have her peeing all over the place.
You have Ashley peeing all over the place.
I have Ashley peeing all over the place.
On
Drinking
purpose?
on purpose.
Okay.
Primates love that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask if she was cycling, because those are things that I would think would make creatures come, but the urinating in different places would make sense as well.
Absolutely.
I am going to be sleeping in the camper where Ashley claims to have seen a Bigfoot right out here in the middle of nowhere. I think that will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I am hoping to run at it with as little fear as possible. We are deep in the Canadian wilderness, about as remote as you could possibly be. If I was a Sasquatch and I was really trying to keep away from human beings, I think this is exactly where I would be. And Todd Standing is leading us to see signs of Bigfoot activity.
So this is it?
This is it. The Sasquatch are, from what I've observed, the ultimate trackers. That's what makes them so exceptional. They recognize me as a tracker, so when I'm following their tracks, they make an X, and what this means from my research is, don't go past it.
So this is an X saying that you will not go past this.
That's correct, and I've been adhering to that. This is my own attempt at making an X.
It makes sense that since Todd believes that Bigfoot is real, that he would try to make something like that to communicate with them. I mean, clearly he can't just go sit down over a cup of coffee with them, so yes, you try to communicate any way you can.
And also, I'm trying to take it to another level, because in the past, they made an X and I put apples on it, and they took them. So I've been putting apples up on it. And that tells me that this is a thinking being, and they were probably watching you put the apples up. So you understand the level of their intelligence, and that's why they easily evade human beings. A bear would never come and leave 2 apples.
He's basically using a loose process of elimination. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but he's saying if this top apple is taken, the rest are left undisturbed, there's no bear claws, there's no signs of any other animals, then he believes that a Sasquatch took it.
In my opinion, this is a smoking gun Sasquatch tree break. This does not happen naturally. And I'll show you why. First of all the other trees around, there's no damage whatsoever. Okay, so I'm gonna break this tree just to show you what a tree break looks like when it breaks naturally. Now you notice how wide that is. That one, that's a pressure break. You have to actually concentrate and make a break like that. Now see how that looks different than this? Totally different, and that looks like that.
The time that we've been here, we've seen the weather shift and change.
Right,
And you don't think
right.
the wind could be enough to do something like that?
A pressure break, as preposterous as it is to say, it would mean a focused wind came through here, and it can't happen. And if you have an area where there's snow load, there'll be 50 trees down, maybe at least 5. Why is this tree pressure broken when that one's not, that one's not? Look at that little tree over there.
Have you ever talked to anybody in forestry management to find out what they believe that could be?
Yes, they have no answer, they have no explanation.
The tree breaks, that's something that I can't explain off the top of my head.
Todd had mentioned Dr. Jeff Meldrum, who has a doctorate in anthropology and supposedly can substantiate a lot of the claims that Todd has made. I want to see if I can track him down and see if he'd agree to meet with me.
Over the years, I've learned that Sasquatch can make bird calls, elk calls, wolf calls. They're really like the ultimate master of any kind of sound.
So do you think they're watching us?
Odds are, yes.
Well, Todd, Ashley, I want to thank you guys because it has been a really intriguing day.
You're welcome. It was fun.
I have some phone calls that I have to make, no reception out here, so I'm gonna head back into town, but I can't wait to get back in the morning and hear what happened overnight and see those tree breaks that we talked about. Andrew, would you mind helping me in the car real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, guys.
Jen, I gotta be honest. Feel a little less protected with you leaving right now. This is kind of one of those be careful what you wish for type situations. I think you put it the best. It's been intriguing.
You know, he has videos, he has photos, but I don't know, it's just all so fantastic, I guess.
Drive safe. See you tomorrow.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Awesome.
Knowing that there are apex predators all around us and that there is quite possibly an even bigger predator, it's a little fear-inducing. This might be my only opportunity in my life to see a Bigfoot, to connect to something that I have been thinking about for 20 years.
The problem we've been having is we've been seeing Sasquatch, but we haven't been able to film them. The night vision is a little scope thing. You can't put that on a camera.
Yeah.
And when you do put that on the camera, the LED lights up the whole room and you can't see through the glass. And another problem is to get outside, you gotta shake the trailer, get up, get out of bed, open the doors, the Sasquatch are gonna be gone.
Yeah.
So, she's going to radio me, I'm sleeping outside. Right.
You're sleeping out here?
I'm sleeping out here. So, if you have on your camera the infrared shot, if you got the heat signature, you need to tell Todd, relax, man.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna head inside.
Okay.
Look over that camera, make
Practice
sure
it.
it's, you know, just let it melt to my hand. And yeah.
Good. We'll do our job, you do your job.
Awesome.
Okay?
Okay, I'm heading on in.
Sounds good.
Being out here in the woods, this is legendary ground. And I really think that tonight's gonna be special. And I hope I don't screw this up. So last night, I was messing around with the infrared camera. I looked out and I saw something. It was kind of like a human shape. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really tell anybody about it because I just don't know. Like, we're out here, it's late, we're isolated.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, hey.
Morning.
It was a long day yesterday and I wanted to see something, so sometimes your mind might just play little tricks on you. I just don't know what it was. All right. See, as you can see, it's a little washed out right now. You can't see much. I was literally just standing in front of the door, turning it on just to see. But now, yeah, you see the trees. Things start to become a little clearer. Yeah, just keep your eyes out. I'm not a cameraman. Let me start there. I'm looking at the camera. I'm just getting acclimated, get a feel for it. I can't see anything at first, but then this dot starts moving around, and then I see this little thing on the camera. You see the dot moving around.
Yeah.
That marker is actually looking for the warmest object. See, it's just moving it around, but there, right here. Right here.
What in the heck is that? It looks like the outline of a body.
During our investigation in British Columbia, Andrew made a great impression on me. We agreed that we would keep looking into this mystery. He discovered some new surveillance videos recently released by the state of Washington that appear to have captured a Bigfoot-like creature. We're gonna get the video analyzed by an expert and we'll report their findings at the end of the hour. And scientists have uncovered details of a giant ape-like creature that stood 10 feet tall. Could this have been the first Bigfoot?